Hi guys, it's me Fia here, and I'm just gonna get right into this video because I don't really like long intros and I'm pretty sure you don't either, so let's get into this video. So if you know me or you've seen some of my previous videos, I used to wear braces. I actually wore braces for 2 years. Well, not exactly 2 years, but 2 years and some. And so in those previous videos, I talked about getting braces, what it was like getting them, the procedure of putting them on, also what it's like having them, how to take care of them, some of the bad things about having braces and all that. That was the first video. So if you want to go check that out, check it out right here. And in the second video also, I talked about taking them off, speaking back, reflecting on my experience with braces, and also what happens after you take them out. And I mentioned I got a retainer, and I told you guys how to clean it, how to take care of it, just spoke a little bit about the retainer, so you can also check that out. And if you are planning on getting braces, you have braces, or you're about to take your braces off, then please watch this video because it is very, very important. And I wish there was someone to speak to me about this before it got out of hand. But anyways, keep on watching. And if you want to see those other videos, you can just pause this one right here and go check those ones out because they're really important also. So I spoke about the retainer. I got my retainer. I actually have two retainers. There's one on my bottom row, and it's just like a metal bar going across, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't bother me, I just completely forget it. And I've had that since the moment I took my braces off. And for the top row, of course, you'd have to mold it so you can get a retainer to fit your teeth. And so for the time being, when I first got it, I just got another metal bar like the one down here to put up top. But it was only a couple weeks after I took my braces off that I got the real retainer, which is this I have right here. This is what it looks like. And you just pop it in, and that's good to go. So I got my retainer, dentist put it in. Yes, I felt a lot of pressure. It wasn't extremely bad, but I did feel some pressure on my teeth. But and he told me that I'm supposed to wear it like 24/7. The only times I'm supposed to take it out is when I'm going to eat. And then I just like wash it off, put it back in, sleep with it, go throughout the day with it on. I started off like this, but then it was absolutely horrible. The retainer just hurt so much. My teeth, there was so much pressure on my teeth. I thought it was like even worse than the braces. There was just so much pressure on my teeth. It was painful. I just couldn't handle it. And so I stopped wearing my retainer. Well, at first it was like gradual. I just wore it less. I wouldn't wear it during the day. I wear it when I go to sleep. But I actually have a problem where I grind my teeth when I sleep. So when I wake up, there's just extreme pressure on my teeth, and it was even worse like that. So then I just got to a point where I stopped wearing my retainer completely. And I was just like, oh, I'm fine, my teeth are okay. I don't see how putting on this retainer for a certain time is just gonna keep my teeth in one place. I mean, can't they shift after, I take them out? But I knew the importance of the retainer was to keep your teeth in, like it's like to continue what the braces left off. I knew that, but I stopped wearing it and I didn't see any change. I thought, okay, my teeth, they're fine, I'm going good, everything's fine. So a couple months went by, still not wearing my retainer. And then I noticed I used to have a space teeth. It wasn't like really bad, but my front teeth here, there was a space. And I noticed that a space started reappearing there, like a tiny one. And so like when I flossed, there was not any barrier, any force, anything there because there was a space. And I was just like, yeah, that's normal, maybe that's just supposed to happen or whatever. And it was only after a couple months that I realized that my teeth had started to shift a lot. Like they started coming back out. They weren't like in together like how they were after I took off my braces. And there was more space in between because whenever I floss, I'd realize that it wasn't as tight as it used to be. And I started to panic. I'm telling you, I started to freak out. I'm like, oh my goodness. I started to freak out. So I went on Google and I looked up and I said, I checked to see what to do when you haven't worn your braces in a couple months. And lots of people were like, oh, this person asked this question. They were like in the same situation as I am, I guess. And a lot of people are replying like, oh, you're so stupid. Why don't you listen to the dentist? You know, the dentist said you're supposed to wear it for a reason or whatever, and there's nothing you can do. You're just gonna have to go and put back on braces again. I'm like, no. I'm like, this cannot be happening. I started to freak out a lot because I'm like, I cannot put on braces again, especially because it's so expensive. And to go through that procedure again when I just got them off like a while back, I had to wear them for 2 years. I started to freak out. And some people were like, oh, I'm gonna just put back on my retainer and hope for the best. And people are responding and saying, you can't do that because, of course, your teeth have already shifted out. You know, that doesn't match your teeth anymore. And I'm telling you, I was just freaking out so much. I was like, why did somebody, push me and say, you have to wear your retainer because it's very important. Your teeth are just gonna shift out again and you're gonna have to put back on braces again. So anyways, I decided to do something, and that is put back on my retainer after so long. I said, you know what, it's worth a try. I'm just gonna try and hope that everything is okay. So I went and I took out my retainer, I cleaned it because I haven't worn it in months. And then I tried to put it back on, but it wouldn't fit. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is horrible. I tried to push it and it just kept popping back out. It just wouldn't go in. And I was freaking out. I was like, no, this can't be happening. I like tears came up in my eyes and I was like, oh gosh, no, please no. Anyways, I managed to get the retainer back on. I like pushed up the sides and it stayed on for a while. I'm telling you, that was the worst thing ever because the tension was so bad because my teeth had already shifted back. So this retainer was just like pulling on my teeth to get back how they were supposed to be, and the tension was horrible. I cried so much. I'm telling you, I cried because it was so painful. I went to work, I was just moody and I was just angry. I was upset because it's like, I'm in so much pain right now. It's like, nobody talk to me, just let me die in pain. But I was determined. I was like, I cannot let all this money go down the drain that I'd spent on braces, so I have to wear this retainer to get my teeth back in good condition. And mind you, while this time, I haven't gone to the dentist from since then. So the dentist had no idea that I had stopped wearing my retainer or anything. But I'm like, I have to go to the dentist soon, so I might as well start back wearing my retainer because he'll know. So anyways, I started wearing it and it was horror for like a week. It was just so painful. So what I tried to do, I said, my family's like, okay, why don't you just try and wear it in the nights so then you won't feel the pain as much when you're sleeping. But I couldn't sleep with it on, and when I woke up, it was just horrible because I grind my teeth when I sleep. So then it's just more pressure on the teeth. So what I decided to do, if you're in a situation like me and you want to wear back your retainer, hopefully it's not too far gone, because mine was just a couple months and my teeth weren't that bad changed. But what you can do is you wear it in the morning for a certain time, then you take it out, kind of give your teeth a break, let the tension release, and when you feel that your teeth aren't so sensitive anymore, you put it back in. And that's how I started off doing mine, because I couldn't eat with it. I had to, like, when I took it out to eat, I had to wait like half an hour before my teeth weren't so sensitive so I can actually chew. So that's what I did. And in a couple weeks time, it was not even an issue anymore. My teeth had started to come back in, and it didn't hurt as much as I could just pop it in, and it was just like, yeah, there was a little pressure, but it's not like, oh my gosh, this hurts so much. It wasn't like that anymore. So it just shows that my teeth have really come in, and I did see a lot of changes. The gaps are not there anymore, and I've been wearing my retainer now for probably 2 months now from since then, and I'm happy that I took this step to go back and start wearing my retainer because I didn't realize how important it was. And I'm just urging you, if you have braces and you're going to get them out soon, or you got them out and you haven't wear your retainer, please wear your retainer because you don't want all your money to go down the road. And it's very important, if you want your teeth to continue looking good, wear your retainer. And if you feel that it's too painful, just get someone to push you, or follow what I said, wear it for a time. Then when it gets overbearing, take it out, let your teeth get a little, you know, normal, and then put it back in, and so on and so forth. Or you can sleep with it if that works for you. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This experience for me has shown a lot of improvement, and I hope this has helped you in some way. Please go check out my other 2 videos if you haven't seen them. I think they can also be very beneficial to you who is thinking about getting braces, or who is wearing braces, or who is about to take out your braces. It'll be very beneficial to you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if it was helpful to you. Be sure to leave a comment or share it if you know someone who's going through the same experience. Thank you for watching. Bye.